Hi, this is Manu Rajvanshi from Anvention.com. Please visit our website www.anvention.com. Today we are going to talk about risk of meditation, which is a very interesting topic because generally, even if you go to National Institute of Health, US government website, and you read about meditation, which comes into these are the basically modalities or therapies which are in on top of our regular therapies. They are just helpful things like yoga, meditation, and few other things are there. So basically, if you read the articles there, which are the most authentic articles, there is quite a bit of research also there, and there is as such no known adverse effects of meditation, though there might be there are some warnings there, and we should be aware of it. And I looked through it with my own experiences, with people I taught, and the books I read, and my own life experiences, and the meditation I do, and what I observe in me and others. Meditation, in being practiced in optimal form, is the best thing. Just like anything we consume, for example, even a good thing, like if we consume water in excess, we can die. All our chemicals, the body or the things, like they will be washed away, and ultimately will not have enough life force to survive. Similarly, even if you take, say for example, blueberries, they are amazing, great food for health. They are antioxidant, they're tasty, they are very healthy, great for brain and many different organs. But again, if you end up eating in excess and eating a lot and eating them all the time, then pretty much it can become fatal after a while. There is a balance needed in everything, and where meditation teaches us to be in balance, meditation itself, we need to practice in a balance. So it's like we need a balance to balance the balance, and I think that's the key. And it can be easily learned by practicing. When we practice meditation, there is a point which comes where we can feel it, that it's enough for our mind, and our body feels it, and we can stop at that point. And sometimes we can be more stressed, and we can do longer, and that way it feels right to actually do a little bit longer, so that we release our stress and tension and we get more normal. So here, to easily remember some of the risk of meditation, the easy acronym is ABCDE. Every letter stands for one risk, and being aware of it, we can definitely avoid it. Starting with the first one, A. A stands for addiction. Meditation is a very pleasant activity. It's pleasant for mind. Once you get hooked to it, you can feel it every day. If you don't do certain day, your mind can crave it, your body will crave it, and once you do it, you feel more. But it's a positive, it's a good addiction, because it obviously relaxes you, it relieves your stress, your mind becomes more stronger, better, your thoughts, they calm down, you get a lot of clarity, and all these positive things bring more bliss, happiness. You have a much more productive, creative use of your mind. But besides that, you can get addicted to it. We can call it mediction. And the way how it becomes harmful is because you might practice it much longer, or too much, or for every single instance you just practice it. It's like any addict, if somebody is an alcohol addict, you want to be completely like consuming alcohol, and you cannot stop yourself. Any problem you face, you just end up running to alcohol, and as soon as you drink it, you feel that there is a power, and you kind of abuse that power because you're not in complete senses. So here with meditation, you can run into the same risk. So be aware of it, avoid it. it's easy to be avoided, and just don't think that there is one single pill for all the diseases. Similarly here, meditation is great for many things, but it might not be a solution for everything. So use it at a right place, at a right juncture, in the right quantity, in the right quality, with the right mindset, and you will get the right effect. We move to the next risk or danger, which is B, which means blind following. Meditation, though it's a science, but it's a pretty ancient thing, and there have been many different perspectives. There are many schools, there are so many techniques, there are many gurus teaching it, and there are occasions where it can be manipulated, it can be corrupted, it can be taught for ulterior individual personal memes. People probably who are teaching it, the gurus, they might love power too much, they might like all the respects they get, they like to be worshipped. So there is a lot of blind following where there is no scope for any new thought, there is no scope for any openness, there is no scope for any fresh thinking, and if you end up speaking anything, then you are registered and you pretty much are thrown out. So but this is something called blindly people following one individual, and these individuals, they have a doctrine about everything, even what to eat, and even if they are not nutritionist, they will tell you, okay, list of this not to eat, that not to eat. They have not done most likely no research, but they claim authority on every single field besides meditation and yoga, and they tell you what to do, what not to do, and what to wear, what not to wear. So this might be too much, and it basically again might not make your life happy, enlightened, productive, creative, successful, the thing you want. So always be cautious about any blind following. Do not blindly follow anybody. If somebody is making you follow that, then obviously that is not a right teacher or a guru, and just be aware of it, be mindful, and save yourself from any such thing. Let's move to the third point, C, and it's C is for cult. And as you probably have, you must have come across many different places, newspapers, magazine, internet, books, that there have been cult, and the word cult itself it means that there is something, they believe in something which might or might not be true. Most likely it's again somebody who present as if that person is getting some messages from God, or they are the divine and right messages, and everyone else who is influenced by it, they must follow it. And you must heard about mass suicides. People end up following somebody and they ended up killing themselves. This is maybe one extreme, but you see it even at minor level, culty thinking, culty groups, because you can feel it once you go there. Again, you cannot be in true peace, because people are observing you, they're watching you. If you don't say what they want to hear, if you don't do what they want you to do, then again you are thrown out. There is no scope for individuality. You cannot speak your mind. You cannot be in any opposition, or you cannot have any different point of view from the people who are around there, especially the guru or teacher and the main cult head of the cult. So it's very simple to make out. I think everyone has a smart thing. If they don't fall to blind following, if they really open their mind and eyes, and that should be the job of a meditation. If they're practicing the right meditation, they should be able to make the right decision that this is not a right group, this is not a right path, this is not a right teacher to follow, and they should be able to find which is right, which is positive, which is more freeing, which leads you to more freedom and true enlightenment. Now we move to the fourth risk of meditation, which is D, which means for delusion. Delusion is again a distorted, wrong view about meditation. You can be fed by wrong teachers, wrong people, that again a lot of powers. You can fly, you can if you intend to have a lot of wealth, with this mantra you will have a lot of wealth. And I know real life cases where somebody not having a job, and they say, okay, practice this mantra and you will have a job in 3 months. 3 months pass by, nothing happens, and that person think that, hey, I didn't follow it. And again with the wealth, people think somebody really, they predict that, okay, you will be wealthy and you become very happy, and then maybe months pass by, nothing happens. Then they say that your subconscious is blocking the wealth, and you're not able to. So there are tons of these delusions. There are tons of these typical magics or mysteries or unnecessary temptations which are there, which are being sold. Again, even God is pretty much being sold. So this delusion being created in the name of meditation you must avoid this. Because meditation, the main goal is to know the truth, to find the truth, to live the truth, to be on the side of the truth. The last one, E, and very important one, is excess. It's common sense. Excess is bad. Excess should be avoided. Excess must be avoided. Anything in excess is not good. Works for meditation perfectly. Again, people, even if they end up doing meditation a lot and they end up getting enlightenment also, but if they are not useful for society, if they are not really making positive use for it, then it's useless. It's as if being not in existence, as if somebody is being dead. If you are just maybe in isolation and practicing it, and even if you get the truth, even if you get the enlightenment, you are not using it for anybody's good, then it's as good as not having it. So practice in excess should be avoided. Beyond a certain point it could be unnecessary, because it could be rather more harmful. It can be dangerous also. So always practice moderation, always practice, go to the optimal point, be in that zone of balance, and really leverage the meditation. You can, this is what happens with the practice of meditation, that you don't need to be taught this thing, because once you reach that point, you feel that point that, okay, this is enough, and stop yourself. Meditation is about controlling yourself, self-control. So practice that control in meditation, controlling the meditation, that it doesn't go beyond in that excess level where you are irresponsible, you don't take care of your duties, the obligations, and that way sometimes you bring a bad name to meditation, and people avoid that because they think that obviously you went into wrong direction, or it turned out to be ruining your life. So here, knowing all these major risks and dangers is good to know, and it's good to be not under any such trap, and it's quite doable. It's at least it's good to know that you're not taking any external pills, you're not putting anything in your body which could have any side effect, but it's all about mind. So again, once you avoid all this pitfall, you will be on the path to practice the right meditation, right techniques, from right teachers, be in right groups, be with right people who are positive, constructive, who are humorous, who are fun, who are enlightening. They allow new ideas, they allow science, they allow research, and they set you up on the path of happiness, bliss, and success. Enjoy your meditation, and find the right truthful meditation, practice it and teach it, and expose it to others also.